Huge HQ. Tell your mans to chill. Yo, who mans is this? Somebody come get us.
Yo, what is up? Who crew? What it do? It's your boy Lil Benji. I'm back again with another video, man. I know that y'all by now are subscribing and following me and Hoops HQ to stay up to date with what's going on in the basketball world and seeing extra footage. Y'all are doing that, right? I don't know. If you're not, you're losing. You're missing out, really. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. But yeah. Recent events, the WNBA has reached a new bargaining deal that would basically incentivize the players, especially the top players in the WNBA, and for 3 months of work, some of these players are eligible to make at least $500,000. As spoken by Chima Abumuke, who has been one of the voices for this change that has been established recently, which I think is just a great move forwards. I don't want to say like it's groundbreaking for women, because it's kind of crazy. It's 2020. They've been waiting for it. But it is a positive step in the right direction that a lot of these players can get paid, because you see things. I didn't know that some of them were not experiencing. I didn't know that they had to share rooms. Apparently that you had to wait till your 5th year in the league for you to be able to get your own room in a hotel. I didn't know there was little things like, they were riding. They weren't getting paid maternity leave. That's interesting, because that makes sense as to why there's been plenty of players who have had children and kind of had to disappear for a season or two. But at least now you'll be able to get paid for that. And there was a joke that was being made that, these WNBA players about to have a lot of groupies now. They're allowing more money to be spent on marketing, which I think was the biggest issue. I feel like these players are going to be more loyal to the WNBA, like instead of just like whatever, it's just what a job, I'm going here, I'm going overseas, whatever, I'm just doing what I gotta do to pay the bills. But now incentivizing the players like, hey, if you stay with us, you can make a lot of money. And I think with the advent of players like Kobe Bryant having daughters, and just just the type of light that I feel like is going to be brought on the women's game very, very shortly is just great timing. And and as things continue to go forwards, I feel like great things will be coming for a lot of these players. And speaking of the Mamba, he recently did an interview with CNN and was talking to them that he could envision some WNBA players in the NBA. And I just saw that headline and I was like, Kobe, what you talking about? I mean, I know you the Mamba and you played in the NBA, so you might know a little bit more, but I'm like, what you talking about, Kobe? Are you just gassing right now? What you talking about? But his quote was, I think there's a couple players who could play in the NBA right now, honestly. And there's a lot of players with a lot of skill that could do it, which I do agree. There are a lot of players in the WNBA that are like miles ahead of like the average player. And probably miles ahead of a lot of guys that are in the NBA and don't know what they're doing necessarily. But yeah, he was definitely talking about some of the cream of the crop, such as Diana Taurasi, Maya Moore, Ella Della Dawn. These are players who are just really about it, And with them being incentivized for the next upcoming years, I feel like there's a possibility that they could play and do something. So, with these WNBA players being in 2K and whatnot, I feel like there may be some things done that would kind of be able to merge the two. The two are separate entities, the WNBA and the NBA, but there may be some ways to merge the two, maybe with an all-star game and an event, something. They do play at different times of the year, but they're, maybe some type of way that we'd be able to kind of witness this. But, I mean, with these players being named, I don't know if I can necessarily even argue it, really. Like, initially I wanted to say, Kobe, what are you talking about? But can't really say too much. Taurasi, she's basically the Mamba herself of the WNBA. She's been killing the game. And Maya Moore also has been killing it. She's literally a winner. She's won it all in UConn, got to WNBA and won, and just dominated as well. I don't know if like their size and weight may be a detriment, because like 6 feet, I don't know if that like changes anything, but the skill I think alone would like enable them some buckets. And Della Dawn, like she's like 6'5", dude. And like the fact that she's pure, shooting about 94% from the free throw line. She's a bucket. She could probably guard. She's 6'5", dude. Like, come on. I could see it. But will they put up the same type of numbers? I don't know. Like I said, all that just really just determined on situation, all that stuff like that. These are the cream of the crop players, and I think it would be a disrespect to say that they wouldn't have the ability, if they put their mind to it or whatever, to at least play in the NBA. So I can agree with the mama talking about. And what do y'all think some of these steps may be as we go forwards and kind of see what the WNBA kind of pulls out their back pocket? It might be interesting to see. So positive steps, all in the right direction. Let me know, let Hoops HQ know in the comments below. Hoop Crew. Stay tuned to the next video. Peace.
We crossed over, then we slammed dunk. Michael Jordan 6 rings make me slam dunk. Don't know whiskey with the chickens, I'm a slam dunk. Hit on with the pump, I call